Hi, this is Brandon from thirstgym.com. Today we're talking about an exercise called the Glute Bridge Dumbbell Skull Crusher. This is awesome tricep accessory exercise used in building your arms. However, the glute bridge is awesome. One, we can get some glute and hamstring work, but we can also talk about some positional stuff in terms of how we can improve movement, range of motion, and help some of our athletes and clients just move better from a very different spin on your standard dumbbell skull crusher. So what you're going to need, you need a little bit of space. You're going to need 2 dumbbells, and ideally your clients know how to perform a glute bridge relatively well, and I would also say that they've probably are interested in doing some kind of arm training as well. So what we're going to do here, I got 2 dumbbells. I'm going to get on the floor, and like I said, we got to be having some knowledge of the glute bridge here, so make sure your clients can understand how to get a decent pelvic tuck. They're not going to be stuck in an anterior orientation here. We want to kind of pull back a little bit. Once we got that understanding, heel heavy, drive our hips towards the ceiling here, and we're going to hold this position, okay? Feel the glutes, feel the hamstrings, maybe even a little bit of abs, okay? Once we're here, dumbbells are going up towards the ceiling. We're up here, and then what we're going to do is we're going to have the dumbbells fall towards our face, keep our elbows high, and then act like we're going to throw them across the room. So here, so notice I'm keeping my elbows high, I'm getting a full range of motion, I'm trying to bring the dumbbells towards my shoulders, and then I'm going to extend my elbows, get a good tricep contraction. Should still be feeling glutes and hamstrings a little bit as well. Just like that. Now, why would we perform this exercise over just a regular dumbbell skull crusher? Well, first off, if we're working with athletes, what we found is we really like to try to implement full body or things that are a little bit more mimic towards sport and athleticism. Chances are, if you're trying to develop the triceps, you're probably not going to be just laying on the bench developing them. Yeah, there's some strength components, but with athletes, we can get some bang for our buck, especially if we're in season or something like that. So this is also beneficial from that regard. We get that isometric position from the glutes and the hamstrings. However, when we talk about infrasternal angles, people with wide infrasternal angles like myself really do well from inversion. So if we can get their body inverted, then when it comes to breathing, you gotta think all the guts and everything fall back towards the head, and so as we breathe, it's really gonna help us get a better exhale on the actual execution of the exercise. So when we blow out, we're actually going to get everything to kind of fall back a little bit, and it's going to be in our favor, and we're putting ourselves in a position of helping the athlete get a better exhale and improve respiration mechanics, as well as overall just helping improve general movement. The other thing I'll say is, too, this works great for anybody that has really bad limited shoulder flexion. For whatever reason, their shoulders are super cranky. You know, they just don't get overhead very well, and you know, I'm one of those people. I don't get overhead very well. I can do more than 90, but you know, being like this is about all that I have. If somebody just has really bad shoulder problems, the main thing that we want to try to stress here is that since we're in a declined position, we're less than 90 degrees of shoulder flexion now, and so now we're in a safe range of motion to be able to perform this exercise with absolutely zero issues. Where if my client, for example, can't get their arm up to 90 degrees, and we're trying to figure out, well, how can we improve pressing strength, or how can we improve movement variability without our shoulders? A lot of people think, man, I don't really know what I can do from a pressing standpoint, because we always think about being here at 90 degrees or higher in terms of pressing. The only thing you really think of is a decline dumbbell bench press. This basically takes a spin on that so that we can develop the triceps in that safe range of motion for our athletes as well. Now, when it comes to programming this, I really think standard 3 to 4 sets of probably 10 to 15 repetitions is probably on average what you're going to see. You might see some 8s here and there, as well as you also might see some 20s if you really want to give somebody some long-term positional work and really get the high reps going. This can also be beneficial there as well. So if you have any questions about the glute bridge dumbbell skull crusher, please feel free to leave it in the comment section. Thanks. Have a great day.